And we can make do with this. So, sup, lazy demon? How's it going? How you doing? I still hate it. I wouldn't have hated it. Yes, Oleg did come in clutch there. It really, again, it's just, but it's also, there's a big RNG factor, right? The fact that he pretty quickly got onto the melee one and stuck on him made that far, far easier. Because they let me light up the range guy. But, and again, even with the range guy down, the melee dude was no joke. And I'll say this too, I am wearing the robes, so our physical... You motherfuckers. That was super close. So, having the better armor on might have helped a little bit, but honestly, I don't think it would have. I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. Yes, seek Elden Ring. Good call. Is that what I'm doing? Was it you guys who summoned that big ball? You're luckily you look fairly cute because I'd murder the shit out of you otherwise. You get like the turtles reprieve. Later, Velix. Wait, what time is it? It's only midnight, Velix. Only. Damn. I'll switch back to other armor here too in a bit because obviously this area has stuff that does a shitload of damage. What assholes summoning balls, by the way? The range increase of the glintstone shard is so nice. I'm assuming there's another big ball about to drop. Look for bloodstains. I still didn't do my damn sword summon. I don't know why. I don't remember to... Oh, that's right, because I don't have it right now. Okay. I'm assuming another one's... Thank you, Stream Deck, for letting me know there's an update available. When do I get that spell? When do I get the pull out big balls spell? There's a bonfire up there. Been playing nonstop since release? Nice. I've been playing more, but I try not to play, I don't try not to, I don't play off stream. But hell, we're already... Don't trust it. How many hours in? 80 hours? Some dude's like, oh yeah, I played 40. I beat the game in 40 hours and basically did all the content. I'm like, no, you did not. Like, there's no fucking way you did this without speed running it. Like, they were saying like their first time they did it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. Like, there's no fucking way. Also, I noticed there's one of these door opener things, but it's broken. Lena's Rise. First off, you don't have to fuck off with that. It's not even funny. At least the dog thing can be kind of funny. That's just fucking stupid, and you're stupid. We're not, no, okay. Yeah, no, we're not even close. 'Cause I was going to say, are we over here? Like, where, because remember in the study area where that boss was at the top, there was stairs, but the stairs didn't come down. I still do need to go back over there and find whatever the secret is. You have 140 hours on your most played characters. You've already got alts. I have in my head already been thinking like, ooh, what would a sword and board character look like, and what would a faith build look like? Because faith get cooler spells. Like arcane definitely gets useful spells, but I feel like faith gets some, or at least neat sounding spells with the lightning and all that other shit. I feel like their spells just sound cool. Big, seemingly random beach? What the hell? Kind of sticks and debris sticking out the ocean. Horse jump. Yeah, no, I definitely have no desire to rush at all. Like, I've been having a lot of fun just going to random places, including places we're obviously not supposed to be. This is end of the line here. Damn. Thought it'd be something cool over here. Big sword. Oh no, it's just a pillar. I mean, I get the speedrunning thing. Like, if you're actually trying to speedrun it, like, I get that on some level. I have zero interest whatsoever in doing it myself. Because I don't have the, let's just say, the mentality for doing the same thing over and 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 over again. Literally thousands of times. I'm wondering if I can do that to get up on that balcony there. Yeah. Sorry, I broke something. Likely hiding place. Okay. Oh yeah, I mean, and I get that, yeah, too. If you skip the optional stuff, then clearly the game's going to be much shorter because there is so much optional stuff. But like I say, the dude was presenting like he had done most everything on his first playthrough in 40 hours, and multiple people called him out and were like, "No, you didn't." Nobody believes that. Either you grossly misunderstand how much stuff there is, or you're just flat out lying. And they were probably not lying. They probably thought like, "Oh, I did most of it," and missed tons of shit. Because even though I'm exploring and trying to do maybe not 100% of it, but trying to get, the majority of it, I'm 100% positive there will be stuff I miss. All right, let's go back and try the horse jump. We grab some of these flies. Oh, come on. Don't fuck with me, game. intended. I'm going to keep this armor on because I'm going to presume that any enemies here will be magic in nature. There's probably going to be a big old ball that comes down there, given our previous experience. Let's go downstairs first and see if we can open the front door so we can come in a little bit more dignified. Something more appropriate to our station. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, Jesus Christ. Try this round. Not much better. All right, well, we're going to be here a little while. Stop. God, imagine doing something other than magic. They said something about how these things with all the faces, like the medallion that I'm wearing, or the talisman, something to do with, like, it's basically, I guess, this game's version of necromancy. Not directly, not like it's involved with the dead, but it's like, ooh, you're not supposed to do that. Like, that's forbidden knowledge, and it's something to do with that. I think I need to read that again. I'm curious about how that works. About to need 3 heads. We're getting closer to 70 int, which is I'm going for the time being. I'm going for 70 int with the helmet on. At some point, we'll probably find a better helmet, which at that point it'll be like Rip Burger King. Oh, that's the exit. What is this stone then? Let me hit it 50 times because it could be hidden door. Oh, was this mostly pointless? Just want to check that again. The primeval current is a forbidden tradition. Primeval, is that how you spell that? Primeval? It's not really spelled evil. But the primeval or primeval current. I have no idea what that even means. I couldn't even guess. But it has something to do with forbidden magic, which is always the best magic. Wow, you went in there and died to this thing. I do like the look of the dual wielding like dagger thing, but apparently there's like that does almost no poise damage at all, even if you're hitting them really fast. Well, that was a waste of time. Oh, okay. They didn't drop a ball on us. So I presume it was whoever lives here or whatever is still remaining here that did that. This feels trappish. I should have jumped off. Sorry, I know. Whipping the camera. Sorry. But around, especially in things like this, I want to do it quickly in case there's something that's going to jump my ass. Still haven't been up there. That's the thing too, man. You spend so much time in one area, you spend hours there. And you feel like, man, I got a lot explored. Oh, God. Somebody made it over there. You feel like, oh, I got so much explored. And then you look at the map, and it's like, I've only explored one small little part of this entire game. It's crazy how much stuff there is. Can we assume this is trapped? There's no message that says as much. We're going to assume it is, though. Oh, fucking thank God. Another memory stone. Holy shit. I've been wanting one of those for a while. Gives us another slot to mem spells. That's good. How in the shit? Did you get over there? Wearing leather in the rain. Look, I like the way it squeaks, all right? Don't trust no bookshelves. All right. It's a nice view he's got, though. Or whoever it was that lived here. So there's no way you can go up there. And even if you could, that's just death on the other side. Nope. There's definitely got to be more to this. There's got to be. We're missing something. We'll check below the elevator, too. Aha! Oh, wait, no, that's... Damn it. That's where we were earlier. Fuck. And the lever will just pull the elevator back down. I will say this has been a little disappointing. Which, again, makes me feel like I missed something. One guy got on that roof. Because we saw a bloodstain there. Which means he didn't die falling on the roof. Because the bloodstain will be wherever that person goes to retrieve their souls. So they got down there. All right. I think maybe the guy got on the roof, but there's like other... I'm not trying to look at my own nose. Not this time. Maybe we can... Oh, you know what? Hold up. Go ahead and loot the golden runes here. I'm wondering maybe we could get up there from here, but... Alright. Wait for the skeletons to pop up. I said wait for the skeletons to pop up. Alright. You don't have to. That's really bothering me. We might just mark this and possibly come back later. Because I really feel like there's something I'm missing. Memory stone was the prize. I mean, don't get me wrong. The memory stone is nice. But I guess I feel like the building should be bigger. I mean, maybe not, because that's where the big blue thing was, and the elevator goes up to there, and that's where the memory stone was. We popped in there. That goes, okay, all right. I think that's it, maybe. We don't have the level, so we will continue exploring this way. But before there was a mage to summon the balls. But this time there was not. They were just being summoned. That's why I really feel like there was somebody supposed to be somebody there. Oh, is this? I think it's the boss dragon, not just a regular Nambly Pambly dragon. Let's go redo our spells real quick, especially now that we have a fourth. We jump. We could probably jump down there, right? Surely. No, I don't think so. Okay. Wow, we actually took fall damage without instant dying. What? Did you notice that? The bonfire was out for a second. That's suspicious. And it wasn't because I had aggro, because one, I didn't. And two, I've definitely sat at bonfires with aggro. That's very interesting that was off for a second. Maybe I'm reading too much into it, but all right, we definitely want Comet. Because I'm refused to give up on it. How much is this spell now? Crystal Barrage, 14. That's not really bad, actually. It's a little bit more than Great Glintstone Shard. I do want to use that spell more, but for this, I want to go with this layout. Oh, that's where that one dude is. Okay. Let me put a marker here to explore this later, so I don't forget. They're super random. Huh, because I've never noticed it be dim before. Maybe, like I say, I'm probably overlooking, but I love loves little details. Again, like Kojima, they love these little, like small little details that sometimes you might just think, oh, that's nothing, that's a bug, or that's just, a weird way that this works, but it actually is, built into the lore or kind of weird mechanic, something like that. Anyway. Who do we have selected? Our boy? Oops, wrong one. I don't want to mount him. I'm going to try this unmounted. Drink up. No reason not to have max. Is that actually too far? We finally found a range that was too far. He's going to get close enough eventually. Eventually. Come on. God damn. How big is he? Oh, there he goes. Of course it hits as my shit drops. Flying Dragon Grail. So you note they specifically say this guy can fly. The other ones, not so much. Which apparently makes them special. You just gonna hang back here with me and... One shot. Yikes. Holy yikes. This is definitely the area of one shots. Oof. Like, I mean, cheesing in with rocks is one thing, but look how much health we have. All right, I will put on my other armor. But even with the armor, that might have done 90% of my health instead of 100. I just feel so lazy when they do shit like that. You know, like it's just like, well, we have to make this boss tough. I know, make it instant kill. It's like, oh well, sure. I guess that's tough. Is that really still the best? Oh, this actually is slightly better. Physical resist. .2. We'll keep the helmet. Most of these are going to make us heavy. I think it was a 6.2. .8. That makes us heavy. We obviously don't want to be heavy. I mean, in real life, we just kind of are, but... Okay. So that puts... It puts us as at what? 25% physical? I don't know what we were before, but yeah, I feel like even if that would not have one shot, if we'd had this armor on, it might have been like, oh, you keep... It only took 90% of your health. Okay, well, that's neat. We still need to test and see if this actually works. To make, stop that. Make it actually do more damage. I don't like how you're turning your back to us. If you want to go up there at any point and attack him, we gotta be careful now. Oh shit. I'm sure that fire is gonna go 200 miles. Actually, not that bad. It's not even making it to him. Nope, stop. Okay. They really need to change it so that block. I don't really care. Like, I think once you start casting, I mean, it's honestly kind of stupid that you can't interrupt your cast. But I get from like a balance standpoint why you can't. Like, it doesn't make logical sense, but I get they do it for game balance reasons. But the Q should 100% prioritize dodge over everything else. If I dodge, even if you queued up anything else, dodge. It's because I don't want to sit here and like, because I'm already looking at too much shit, right? I don't want to watch my animation. Goes, okay, I finally cast the spell. I need a chain spell. I don't want to babysit it. Unless we can actually get him up closer this time, maybe. I don't have to babysit. Dodge should always interrupt the Q system. One rock. A lot of times will stop. That's the more narrow one. Oh no, it's not. It's still just as wide. Okay. So if he does that, you're dead. I guess you have to ride away at that point. Yeah, that's one thing that was surprising to me is that you could rest at bonfires even if you were well, I think you could do it if you were aggro in other games, but if enemies were close by, like if they chased you to the bonfire, I don't think you could. But I think if they were pissed at you, you still could. Or maybe in some of them it was changed a little bit, but I feel like you could piss them off and rest, but if they were very close by, you could. Because I feel like I still abused that a little bit back then. Pulling back a bit. Get off. Get off. I was gonna do slings. Wow. Okay. So you have to wait and see if he's going to do the fire, because I think we started casting like a little bit after he started to do the fire, and there's just at that point you might as well just suicide, because you can't avoid it at that point. It lasts too long and it goes too far. You can cast. You have to. It's very weird though. You have to dual wield your staff. But you can cast. It's just, there's no point. I mean, that's why they put him on the bridge. They put this guy on the bridge specifically to avoid you abusing that as much. I mean, you probably could run past him and do it from the other side, but I just kind of want to finish this fight. I don't really want to worry about doing that shit. Because we just have to have him not fuck us with the fire breath bullshit. Stop. Our boy is just going to stand there. Alright, now we need to run back. Jesus. It still was almost far enough. It actually might be better to run at him at that point. He's probably going to leash... No, stop. Oh, that was his more wide arcing one. That one doesn't have the ludicrous range. Stop. Yeah, we're gonna die. So we just have to be very much more meticulous with our spells. Because he keeps catching us like as we cast it. Oh yeah, that's true. I've got it in my offhand. So yeah, I guess you don't have to the duel. We should have killed this guy already. I just keep getting lazy with it because it's one of those fights that's easy, but I make a mistake and you just instant die. So in my head, I'm just kind of like over it already. I'm just kind of like, all right, let's move on to the next thing. So I'm not paying attention. I'm just spamming the spell. So we just have to be more deliberate with it. But yeah, you can definitely cast because the other dragons have been fairly easy. I don't know why I'm even summoning. I'm not gonna bother. It's a waste because he just stands there. That should be, yeah. We should get staggered in a little bit. There we go. Probably get stunned again. Yep. They're gonna have to nerf Meteor. It's too fucking good. It reminds me of Sloth in Neo. Even though this isn't as powerful as Sloth. I mean, Sloth isn't this powerful. This is definitely more powerful than Sloth. You could theoretically use that to hide behind from the flame, but given how bad this game is at recognizing physical barriers, I have absolutely zero faith that it would actually block the flames. Because we have been hit a lot through walls when shit should be being blocked. So I would expect it would probably do the same thing there. Trying to keep him at max range, just... Again. Yeah, see, it does not give a fuck about physical objects. Yeah, they've always had problems with shit like that happening. Attacks, both physical and spell attacks, going through like physical walls and shit. It's something they've never been able to fix, or they haven't been arsed to fix it. They can't be arsed to fix it. That's why I say, like, in this game, I really don't feel bad about cheesing shit. Because there's so many little things that they never fix because it's bad for the player. Like the targeting, the camera, enemies hitting you through walls, shit like that. Like, I don't really have a problem with cheesing shit at all. Or making encounters just difficult by having them do insane damage. That kind of thing. It's like, all right, I mean, that's fine. You can do that. And I'm going to kill that dragon in the most dishonorable way possible. We still haven't found the dragon, like, Coliseum thing yet either. In PvP? Oh, yeah, I imagine that shit gets abused in PvP. That's why, well, it's one of 1,000 reasons why I have zero interest in any From Games PvP. Oh, shit. What the? That's freaky. We'll definitely go look at that. Weird. Oh, shit, we have enough to level. What am I thinking? But yeah, no, the PvP shit has always been a cluster. Yeah, we'll go back to int. Oh, shit, too, damn. We're getting there. What are we at now with the crown on? 64. And if we use a rune, we'll be at 69. Nice. Which will be just one shy of being able to cast that moon spell. Which, you know, it sounds like the moon spell doesn't actually do damage. It just reduces the enemy's resistance to magic. Vulgar militia help. Does it look like a dick? Because if not, I'm going to be extremely disappointed. It doesn't. Helm worn by lean, mean, and filthy militiamen. The upward extension serves to create an appearance of a larger size, however slightly. I mean, I don't... Do ladies really want, like, a bigger head? I know what you're thinking, but I mean, you know, the cranium head. Do they really want a bigger cranium head? Because, I mean, if that was true, I should have ladies crawling all over me. Oops. I don't know why I randomly just... Stop. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's just such a mess. Like, it's always been such a mess. I've never got people who are like, oh, yeah, like, I play Dark Souls halfway for the PvP. I'm like, good Lord, why? Like, play a game with good PvP in it. Oh. Pebble is still really good. Yeah, either other spells need to be drastically buffed, or Meteor's got to be nerfed. And I think Meteor's just too strong. The range, it's got crazy good range, good damage, good tracking, good poison damage, and it's not that expensive. It's just too good all around. And maybe spells like Comet would feel better if that wasn't, like, if it was nerfed down a bit. But it's like, and again, I'm trying, and I do want to use different spells because I know it's just get boring watching me fucking sling rocks for 40 hours. But it's just really good. I can summon a guy here. Obviously, not really intending. Yeah, there's nothing over here. Is Styx still trying to... Captain Peroxide is Styx, by the way, Jolinar. I don't know if you knew that. Now, see, that was cool. The enemy hit a rock with the attack and actually, like, staggered off of it. Like... Oh, okay, I didn't do it. Well, they staggered off it like normally you would. I appreciate that kind of thing a lot more. Oh, God damn it! That was a deer. Why do I keep commenting deer? Also, what is up with these things? Looks like tombstones with... You put the skeletons inside the tombstones? That's not... I mean, I don't think generally that's how that's supposed to work. Here, a scarab. There. I mean, come on. A charged comet not even being enough to kill a scarab. Like, I want to look today at some point. I want to look at our staff situation. Not like employees, but I mean our wizard staffs. Damn it! It's hard to angle down to get it to hit that. All that for a level 1 golden rune. Totally worth it. Let's go ahead and go this way. We know it's at the end. Or wait, or do we? Yes, we do. Actually, since we know, let's check over here first. Makes more sense. Stealing everybody's cats. That's more like it. Now, granted, I do some setup there, but that's fine. I bet they hate how you can abuse the targeting to find enemies that you would often miss. They used to get around that by having enemies, like if enemies were in a certain stance, like they're trying to hide, you couldn't target them. That way you couldn't abuse the targeting to just like find where the enemies were before you got there. And they still do for... Sorry guys, I'm going to need more feathers at some point. They still do that for things like the skeletons that like assemble themselves when you go by. But they don't really do it very much for other enemies. And it was always... Did we cross that bridge? I thought it in my head. Maybe this comes around back to the bridge? But anyway, yeah, they don't really do it that much anymore. And it was really annoying when it happened. Like, yeah, it might catch you the first time, but every other time, you just wanted to target the enemy. And you couldn't, because the game's like, no, you don't know that they're there. And those guys are worth 1,000. And yeah, if they get close, they probably do insane damage. Because, of course they do, but... I need to be stealing some cats. What's up with these? Like, I can't tell if they... Like, it looks like these stones had the stuff inside it, and then the stones broke, revealing the stuff inside, but why would you even do it that way? I don't know. There's 3 of them over to the left. Should have put a thing down. Guy's like, maybe. Never mind. I'll just die. I'll just die. Yeah, 3 of those could be nasty. They have like short range, well, range attacks. One good thing about being on the horse is when you... I didn't trust that. Is that you can just run over the skulls and pick up the stuff that's inside them. Everybody loves their... Oh, shit. Edge of the world, baby. That's cool. When can we hop in a coffin and go over the edge? The river. Yeah. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the lakes and the rivers you're used to. Guess there's probably more of these guys because they think they figure you're going to come up this way. No, my skull. Oh well. My level 1 rune skull thing. Yeah, they definitely were anticipating you coming the other way. Even, but see, look at this. And again, like they're trying to make Pebble a little bit. Well, they weren't really trying to make Pebble less viable. They were trying to make other things more viable. For Christ's sake. That's what I get for actually trying to get close. Oh, wait, what? Where did you come from? Next time, just cheese them. The fuck? Oh, is this the stupid, the poison? Yeah, it's the stupid poison traps. Or it's not really... Jesus. What did they put? I feel like you guys don't want me to come up here. I don't know why. But yeah, man. Freaking... Even Pebble. Does good. And it's quick. Right? Like you can chain it together, right? Like you can do the thing where you just keep casting it. And it's a little bit fat. Ah, for fuck's sake. And so you can... Oh, let's run through the bridge. That'll make me faster. I was getting lazy because I was kind of getting tired of clearing this area. Just kind of over it. Because I wasn't seeing any items. I think it's going to be a waste of... End up being a waste of time. I didn't see anything interesting. This isn't where we fought the dragon on the other bridge, right? Hey, how come that guy's horse is faster than mine? That's some bullshit. We're going to use a rune thing too. Why not? We got plenty. Oh, whoa, okay. Oh, wait, no. That's a different bridge. Alright, they'll be behind all the shit so that they can jump out at you most likely. Is it a rock sling? One of them got him. And that was too close. Hit that tree. To my right. Yeah, it's where the poison shit starts. Shame you can't break the trees. At least with spells. Maybe if you have like a really big weapon, you can. That'd be neat. That was like a feature of the bigger weapons. That's not really, I guess, a feature. It's more just of a neat thing. Birds. Alright. Let's go back this way so we don't have to deal with these mobs. We can go across that bridge. Actually, we don't need to do that. I forgot about that one. I want to see what's up here in this. Well, oh, it's the beast dude, but we have not gotten any more of those ferrymen, which is unfortunate. Oh shit, there's a... What? There we go. Summon here, that's interesting. How much do we need to level? 45,000? Okay. I know there's that big guard outside. I really should have used a different summon so we could test it. I think it's like 1 golden seed. We need a bunch more before we can use them again. When mana up. Yeah, because when we popped out, we were behind that dude. Oh, right. No. Jesus, we just kill a few of these and we have enough to level. They give 1,000 apiece. I'm all about that. Ironic they buffed other spells, and now I'm using Pebble even more than I was before. We can assume this boss will be a 1 to 2 hit kill tops. So, we're gonna kill all the shit around, look for items, and go back. A little slow, man. You gotta get ahead of it. We checked all that, I think. Yeah, I'm back to using like Pebble again because, again, I saw people saying, oh yeah, maybe I'll use something other than Pebble all the time. And I was like, oh yeah, shit. But then I was like, people really? Like, I thought people were over-exaggerating. But it's, I mean, it's still 100% viable, which I'm not saying just because you've gotten other spells, Pebble should now be shit or anything. But it's almost, like I say, it's a bit too good. And it's, again, it's a combination of the damage, the speed, flying backwards. How much do we need? 45. Okay. We don't even technically need to kill the guy up front, but obviously we're gonna. Yeah, we haven't found any more ferrymen. We found 2 like right next to each other, or not right next to each other, but like within the same time period. I mean, no, I don't want to fuck with you right now. Later, yes, for sure. But right now, I'm busy. Don't have time for your shit right now. Shame we haven't got any more of these guys' armor. Not that we would really use it. Ooh, we got some kukris. Kukris? Yeah, kukris. No, not that, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that, I bet that attack does a shitload. It looks like holy damage too, I would guess. Which is interesting. Alright. I think that sucks. We're going to have to kill at least some of those guys again because we don't want them getting in the way. We're fighting the big dude, but oh well. Can't believe those give 1,000. That's good though. Helps me out. Ooh. We can actually do the moon spell now if we use a rune. I believe. Unless we... Oh, we already have one. So that means... Well, no, yeah. We're at 70 intel. We can use that staff, too. That uses 2 slots? Okay. Alright. This spell better be fucking ridiculous. Incarnate a full moon and launch it at its foe. Oops. Yeah, that. Using caster as a vessel to incarnate a full moon, then sends it floating towards foes. The full moon dispels all sorcery that touches it and temporarily reduces magic damage negation for those it strikes. This is a stretch, but it would be neat if those magic barriers, if that would actually destroy those. Because it says it negates some arcane shit. Oh, look, he does insane damage. Who could have guessed? So yeah, that one attack did about 65 to 70% damage. With 25% damage reduction. Neat. Now, granted, he looked like he did some Scarlet Rot bullshit there, so that could have made it worse. Okay, it does a lot of damage too. Uses a good bit of mana, as one would probably suspect. All right. Try to kill the least amount of these as possible. Just speed this up. Hopefully that guy's not pissed that we kill his guard outside. I don't think he'll probably give a shit. So hitting somebody with the moon does take a long time. The moon isn't quick. I saw one over there. I don't think it went that far either. I think we got lucky and hit him with the blast. Black Blade Kindred. Get up. Thanks. Oh, wow. Okay. Insano range. Good to know. Oh, he's got the moon effect on him, too. So theoretically, you're doing more damage. So I think this will be worth putting more points into it so we can do it without using this. We'll need 5 more. And then with the helm, we'll have enough to use it. I think a caster summon might be better for this. We'll try this guy again, or we'll try our boy again. But I think this one moves around too much. We also need to keep in mind his range is ludicrous. Like completely nuts. Because we were really far away, but he lunged plus the weapon range. So we have to be basically 2 miles away. We need another zip code. Whenever we cast. We'll try this again. I don't think he's actually going to be great for this, but and I'm only going to do the moon once to get the debuff on him. Gonna hit him. Nope. Interesting animation though. It takes forever, but it's interesting. We need to run about a mile away. Ah, okay, so he goes backwards when he does that. Oh shit, that stunned him. Okay, he doesn't do any kind of tell before that, I don't think. Oleg, you wanna... Listen, I have to fight you from this far because your range is fucking asinine, my dude. I don't want to hear it. I don't know what that was. That moon effect is still on him, by the way. Assuming that's what that is. Okay, now it's gone. Sorcery's kind of strong. Gargoyle's Black Blade. Gargoyle's Black Halberd. Oh, we said it 1,000 times. Holy shit. It feels nice having this many hit points, but it doesn't feel nice knowing that it's just 1 or 2 hits is enough to kill you still. At least here. Again, once we go back basically somewhere else, it won't be like this. Well, theoretically. Until we come back. Because I don't think the scaling is really... Like, getting a bunch more levels is not going to... And armor is not going to help. We're still going to be taking shitloads of damage. Let's go talk to him. Make sure he doesn't aggro or anything. I don't think he will. Actually, first... We are going to level up. Yeah, that moon effect lasts a long time. That's a big benefit. I mean, the damage on it is nice, too. It did like 1,000 to one of those dudes, which is more than Comet. Which, I mean, it fucking better. It requires 70 hit. Ooh, and with the staff, it would do even more. We'll have to test that. Now, we are going to do, again, at least 5 more int. Man, we almost have enough to level again. Holy shit, this place is fantastic for XP. Damn it. We need 200 more. We haven't found the Dragon Church, right? We haven't. I'm almost positive we haven't. Yeah, we need our ints to 65, so we don't have to use the rune things. I do want to do a quick little test here. Boost full moon sorcery, which, again, as far as I know, is 1 spell. time I feel like it did less. Yeah, that effect is definitely the snow. Or the moon. Which we did less damage, but I'm guessing that was like an angle or some other reason. Yeah, I highly doubt this guy's hostile now. Usually these games don't work that way. Just because you killed the dude outside, I don't think he's going to be pissy about it. God damn it. Okay. Well, if we could find more ferrymen, I promise, dude, I'd bring those death roots to you. You could probably abuse this too with this boss that's out here. Oh, well, look at those weapons real fast too. Obviously, we're not going to use those. Oh, nice, a war pick. I can use that if we go against, because I can actually wield this. Well, with the thing equipped anyway, I can wield it. Kill those stone guys. Gargoyle's Black Halberd. Bronze halberd wielded by valiant gargoyle, mended with blackened corpse wax. Deals holy damage. Such is the mark of those who serve Malekith, the Black Blade. There's another one. What's the other one? I still love this rusted anchor. Shit, I forget what it was. And I know I could sell a lot of these that I'm never going to use. Oh shit, that looks cool as fuck. But I like to keep at least one of each weapon. There's the Gargoyle's Black Blade. Just because, I like to collect them. Even if I'll never get to use them. Bronze Greatsword, wielded by valiant gargoyle, mended with blackened corpse wax, holy damage. Lost skill of ancient heroes. Lift the sword up high to release the power of corpse wax and launch it forward as a blade-like projectile. Yeah. Huh. Interesting. A lot of holy creatures around here. Let's see if there's anything interesting back here. Honestly, I think the next place we might end up going is the plateau. Because I don't know how to do... That's a weird place for stairs, isn't it? That seems kind of random and suspect as hell, right? Anyway, because the game clearly wants us to go to the Atlas. Or the Atlas Plateau or whatever it is. Because they have told us that, or that guy tells us that every time we go talk to him. And which is fine, I just wanted to explore. I enjoy looking around and discovering shit on my own. But yeah, the other place that I had wanted to go, it's that time, like it's saying it's about the festival and all that shit. And like, oh, I don't need you now, and blah, blah. Like, there's not going to be anything back here. Oh, shit. That's cool. I was not expecting that. What is that? More importantly, how do I get down there? I mean, without falling to my death. Or some smartass inevitably answers with that. We should just take all your armor off and jump into the water. Well, from here, you'd probably die regardless. Like hitting pavement. Oh. Saw a root and some blood. Good God. Well, this looks like this is going to be fun. Plenty of blood stains. Out of my head, but be wary of death. Yep, that looks like they're dying because of how slick or steep that edge is. Playing so many of these From games, I've kind of learned, like when an angle is just a little bit too much. What the fuck? Yeah, I feel like walking on that where those bloodstains are is gonna... I think we have to jump down to this, is what we're going for. Lame. So that's the visions of injustice. See, man, that kind of stuff really feels bad. It really feels bad when there's artificial blocks like that. There's not been a lot of them. That's probably like the third one I remember. There was the one. Interesting that there's so many of these flowers around this. There's the one where we were trying to jump into the cavern early. Not the cavern. Well, yeah, the canyon. Where like the big jar guy was. That obviously we should have survived, but it killed us. So I wonder if this is just a dead end. Like, that was clearly further. And we died, like, in midair, right? So, clearly that's not right. Decoy ahead. Yeah, I'm wondering if you just can't do anything here. I think that's the case. I don't think you're... Because I really don't see anything else. That's super disappointing. I'm also looking for... See, it looks like you can't get there this way no matter what. Like, just not looking at the branch. I'm looking at, like, if there's a path or something that leads this way. So either we're going to get, like, an elevator that's going to take us down there or something like that. Yeah, that's true, too. Like, if I respec at some point or whatnot, it's good to have it. And like I said, even outside of all of that, like, actual usefulness, I just like to collect them. I just like collecting them. It's fun for me. Man, that was disappointing. Again, luckily there's not, like, a bunch of that. But it feels bad when it does happen. This is a cool little area, though. I like these weird tombstone... I mean, maybe they're just designed that way. Like because every single one of them has the, like, the skeletons in the side and shit. Okay. Let's... And we lost one of our arc runes because of that. That's all right. No big deal. We can get them easier by helping people beat some bosses. Oh shit, that looks neat. In a weird way, that gives me... Oh, hey there. fucking ship is even out there on the map? It gives me Death Stranding vibes. Because there's a couple big waterfalls like that in Death Stranding. Let's go over here. Let's do a little bit of testing real quick. We're probably not going to do anything too major going forward tonight because it's 1:30 in the morning. But I want to do a little bit of testing. This place has a decent amount of enemies, and they're not overly difficult, so we could mess around with them a bit. All right, first things first. $424. $424. That was in the magic ring. I mean, honestly, crabs and stuff would actually be a better test, to be fair, because they can't block. They're not going to have different armor. Well, oh, but the problem is they're if they die before the last rock hits. Well, fuck, we'll keep doing what we're doing. I'm almost positive there's shit out here that I missed. Like, I definitely feel like this town, this sunken town, is an area that I kept getting, like, lost in. Like, lost in that I didn't know exactly, like, what I had looked at and what I hadn't. So I feel fairly confident there's stuff here that I missed. So what did I say, 424? Oops. Don't block this, please. 424. So that does not help with meteor at all. Which is very interesting. Now, I want to do... This probably isn't going to work because it's going to kill them. Yeah. I wanted to try them with the moon debuff on them. Yeah. Okay. Well, at least now we know for sure, 100%, that does not affect, the buff does not affect it. And I believe the description of the spell indicates that, but I wasn't 100% clear if that was in fact the case. $486. $360. And it's significant. Like, it's definitely significant. So if you can take advantage of it, it's 100% worth it. Y'all are goofy as fuck. I honestly, the whole, like, cartwheel thing, that feels like they just were wanting to make this a, like, sometimes I feel like they do things just to be different. Like, oh, this guy does cartwheels. Like, but why? Why though? Like, why does he do cartwheels? It just feels like it's not a bad thing. Don't get me wrong. It's not like it's bad. It's just silly. It's kind of goofy. Could this be a lake? I don't know. It's more of a swamp, really. I mean, how deep does the water have to be a lake? Right? Like, if the Great Lakes were like 6 inches deep at the deepest, would they really be lakes? I mean, I don't know what the rules are. $674. 667 or 674 with that staff. Let's use the regular one. Excellent. All right, hold on. 674. Remember 674. Don't forget. That was a different creature, though. That was 3 what? 343. $60 more damage with this staff. Which doesn't seem like a ton. Oh shit, hey, speaking of items I missed. But keep in mind that we can upgrade this staff some more. And yes, it does cost more mana, but magic grease. It does cost more mana. But I feel like we have enough FP to make that worthwhile. Wish I had Comet, damn it. Yeah, so you can't get a full damage on that because I think this... Yeah, the first stone actually kills him. But... this is why... I don't care what kind of lore bullshit they need to do to come up with whatever they need to come up with. They really need some kind of like test dummy that you can test this stuff out on. That's why I tend to use that one giant who roams around. It's a pain in the ass, and really it'd be better just to go to that area with all the giants. But let me see. I should surely be able to upgrade that now. And probably a bunch of other shit, to be honest. Why is this always broken? She didn't fix her invisible book.
Are you here for spirit tuning?
Oh, we don't have that. We don't have that. Okay, we don't have that. Interesting. These are the spirits of militiamen who live in death and will continue to rise again until properly finished off. This is the grotesque fate of those who come into contact with Deathroot. Interesting. So theoretically, anywhere you find these, a ferryman should be close by, right? You'd think. We need to pay more attention to that. That's interesting. These spirits appear some distance from the summoner. Though their movements are dull and confused, their low moans make them effective at drawing the attention of enemies. True death does not come easily for them. Ooh. I definitely want to try them too. This is why you read the descriptions. And again, a lot of times I don't, just because from a streaming perspective, I try to balance it out so there's enough action, but then maybe there's some downtime where I read stuff. So I do try to mix that up. And believe me, if it was just me, I would probably read all the descriptions. Because I find it interesting that they put all that in there. But we definitely want to try those two. Let's see. We have 3 of these to upgrade them. And the fact they keep coming back could be very useful. So I definitely want to upgrade them at least once. So both of these are level 1 now. I want to try them both to see how well they work. But the taunting thing obviously could be very useful. The 2 imps seem fond of each other's company. Anyway,
Well, I took you no matter it's out your own.
they really need to shorten his shit up. Wow, no, I cannot. I need Somber Smithing Stone 7. What's funny is I think I have higher level stones, but not specifically that one. Holy shit. 1 point of this will put this to scaling 195. This one's 319. But keep in mind, not only does this have the scaling, it does more damage on top of the scaling. That's something to keep in mind. Boost invisibility. So I still only have 1 invisibility sorcery. This just seems too specific. We've only gotten 2 spells that count as Crystallian. I think this is the one that has like the super low ints. Yeah. What is the point of this one? Again, we're not going to do anything too major here. We're kind of winding down. We might go back and try to help a few people kill that double boss. All those who have a cliff. Oh, this is the one that makes you cast faster. That one I definitely am interested in, because there could be some fights where we just need a little bit of extra cast time. It just depends how much faster it really is. 216. I really hate that, and this is something they've never done, and I've always thought was kind of lame. You should be able to see the entire, like, I don't care if you need to go into some special mode or whatever, but you should be able to see all the upgrades, because it's like, well, do I upgrade this? Does it scale worth a shit? I don't know. So what everybody does is they just go online. They go to the Wikipedia and find the scaling and decide if they want to do it. But that information should be available in game. This cannot be buffed. But yeah, I'm wondering at what point is this going to be better? The meteor. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go test it. Let's go do some more testing real quick. And again, we're not going to do anything too interesting. Again, we might go help some people with do some shit, but I'm not going to do any major fights. So if you're not interested in me just doing some testing and possibly doing some co-op, I totally get it. but it's good for, it's really good for us to notice that kind of thing. And again, this is the kind of thing that typically I would easily do offline myself. It would have done earlier too, but from a streaming perspective, it's not always the most interesting thing to watch. Those giants. The giant, I mean, honestly, the dragons are not a terrible idea either, but if I can order the giants, we can handle them if they get sassy. I think this one's technically closer. There's also that bandit camp nearby. I'm gonna look at his arts again.
Hello. Here to learn a battle.
See, this voice broke. Grants, this actually has the item effect name, or what it does. Grants affinity and skills to an armament. Oh, I bet I can see it at the blacksmith. I just have to change the views. I bet that's what it is. Oh, wait, no, it still doesn't. There we go. Okay, so it does. I need to hit the button. Gotcha. Increase attack power. Strong attacks change to charging attacks. Interesting. Impaling thrust, giggity, quick step, stormblade. Okay.
Well, until
Here goes. Well, there we go. Here's the giants. So what do we want to test? First of all, I want to try meteorite with our normal, with our more mana spell or staff. $766. That was from behind though. He's like, oh fuck, that hurt. So 760, somewhere in there. This is the meteorite staff. 830. So, like a 60 damage difference? That's pretty still intense. And you're not having to pay extra mana for it. But it only works on, well, meteor and gravity, but we don't usually run with gravity. They did boost the damage to the gravity well, though. And it wasn't bad before, honestly. So that's a little surprising. So let's see what the damage and speed is. Now, granted, this we can upgrade, though, so keep that in mind. But I want to see if I can tell the difference with the casting speed. Honestly, oh, God. Maybe I'm not paying enough attention, but that doesn't feel that much faster. Let's try spamming it and see if I can notice. It doesn't feel much faster. I mean, I had no doubts that it is. That's where Deathbird was. But, man. Maybe a faster spell would make more noticeable. I mean, as odd as that is. Now that, okay, that I can tell. That I can tell definitely. Ah. That's noticeable, for sure. So with the meteor, I bet if I did it more often, like quicker, I would probably notice. So it might be worth upgrading. Especially, for fuck's sake. Come on. Fuck out of here. I'm getting ballsy. Have you seen the shit that I've killed, son? Have you seen the shit that I've murdered? And you're like, my one hit point ass is going to take him out. Stop. Okay. Oh, I wanted to try the crystal blast thing too. I mean, this is a fairly safe and easy way to farm XP. I mean, it's only 1,000 a piece, but if you're a caster, you can blow these guys up pretty hard. Not another jail up here, is there? They're usually marked on the map. I'm really curious what the fuck is up with those. The worm things? There's got to be some kind of shit going on with them. Alright, it's not going to be a great test. Well, actually, no, never mind. Have a moon, bitch. Oh, you still do take damage in it. There he goes. It's doing 7 damage. Not great. Given what a pain it is to apply. That's not super great. So I think last test I want to do right now at least. The moon's a very interesting spell. The animation and shit is really cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, these are the only 2 crystal spells we have, at least now. I actually have enough faith to use some of these. Some of the faith stuff. Again, only because we have... if it's poison and scarlet rot buildup, that actually is good to know. We could use that. But if we're using our arc, we actually have enough faith to cast some of those. I might put enough points in faith so we can always do that cleanse. Because if we go to another area with a ton of poison or scarlet rot, being able to cleanse ourselves could be invaluable. This way, right? Oh yeah. I want to try that other new spell, the one with the rapid machine gun. We didn't really test that today as much as I would have liked, just because we were in a tougher area. And sometimes it's like, well, I don't want to fart around with it, you know. Yeah, this they buffed. I think they just buffed the damage because I don't think it was ever very expensive. I don't think it was just the damage was so awful. There was really no reason to use it. This is going to be kind of hard to test. 425. This is full charges, by the way. 558. $558 was the highest, and that used an entire mana bar. That was with the faster cast, by the way. This is the Crystal Staff, unupgraded, but gives us damage to crystal spells, obviously. 621. 533. It's nice, but it's too expensive. It's just too expensive. I just can't. The thing is, if you get it right in the right spot, and the monster's big, and you get the crystals lined up, so like every one of them hits the model, the damage is pretty nice. But if you don't, it just feels bad. Let's do this with the bonus magic damage. How far can this go? Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. That's pretty nice. Now, notice it does drain mana. Let's try it with our current normal staff. Next, let's try it with the Astrologer Staff 7. He moved just out of range, by the way. I didn't stop casting. Okay. And it does use mana if you charge it. Like if you keep pressing it. But I feel like that definitely is not bad. Not bad at all. Especially with the mana increasing staff. I wonder, and I'm not quite sure why I suspect this might be the case, but I suspect possibly the extra mana might be front-loaded in that it only takes mana out at the beginning of the cast. Again, that is complete speculation. But if so, that would be incredibly good. Also, we don't have any staff that increases the pebble, or like the pebble rock, or whatever the hell they call it, right? Either it doesn't exist, or we just haven't found it yet. I wanted to mess with these bandit dudes over here. I think they're bandits. But that might actually start becoming a normal spell for us. I don't think it's super mana efficient. Oh, that's so slow. And then when it misses. You can't move while casting it. That's worth noting. So you do get locked in. But it does a lot of damage pretty quick. Like that actually might be useful in some circumstances. Again, especially with against mobs with bigger models. Might be a good overworld spell just because. Oh god. Wait, hold on. Let's choose our militiamen. What's up, boys? And it's just fun to do. Oh yeah, and Crystal releases the spell that... Wait, can I do this? Crystal release just doesn't... I don't know when you would ever use this spell. Oh shit. You're letting him stab you in the back like that? Embarrassing. God, it's nice having enemies that don't two-shot you. And it shoots behind too. What is the point of that spell? There's got to be something this is good for. You have to be so close. Nope. What are you doing? Oh my god. Please dodge. Thank you. Alright. Please. I need you to dodge. When I press that button, it might not be clear, but my intention is for you to dodge. Right that moment. Not like an hour later. Wow. But then. Godric Nighthelm. Nice. One of them's still alive. Yeah, I really cannot come up with a use for that crystal shard thing. It just feels really, really weak. Oh, is there something going on over here? Skeletons! Their damage isn't great, but I've only got them at level 1, I think. No, I haven't looked at this one of these in a while. Not you. These things. Granted, I haven't upgraded my weapon either. Yeah, man, the poison. I really wish the poison was better, but one, that attack is so ridiculously slow. It's fucking asinine. And two, it takes 2 hits to poison them. I'm trying to see where that was pointing at. Hey, can I get a jump pad, please? Get near ledges with horses. Can I check around here? Oh, no, I didn't. There's an item. And a giant. I'm pretty sure I didn't find before. Lance Talisman. Remind me to check that in a second. What's up, bro? You alright? Oh, shit. Look, he didn't insta-kill. Nope, hurry up. God, it's so slow. Now see, that did 2200 fucking damage. Another thing we got to keep in mind is, well, no, it's all this is all magic, except for rock flame, which is physical. It's all magic damage, where it's not like I'm weak against, you know, crystal magic. That is a shitload. Now, granted, we also had to charge it all the way, and we're using the staff that gives us more damage in exchange for more mana. But hey, guys, we're friends, right? God damn it, no! Get disparaged. Scenic Isle. I mean, kind of, I guess. All right, let's go back. Let's see what we can upgrade, what stats we can upgrade. It might not matter. We might just upgrade all of them. Or all the ones that we realistically would ever use. I'm hoping we find more crystal sorcery. I'm guessing we will. But yeah, it's a shame that that poison attack kind of do better. So I do love poison, as you guys know.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your arms.
Shut up. I will go ahead and change that. We could also change it to poison damage. We'll try that. Just for funsies. For funsies. All these get that weird spinning weapon thing. Alright. Let's look at our staves. We can upgrade the Astrologer staff. That one, we have a bunch of those, so definitely could upgrade that. I really, there's one crystal spell worth using. It's not worth upgrading the staff just for that. Invisibility Sorcerer, again, mostly useless. This one is specifically Sword Sorcery, which we could definitely try that. When we have that Great Sword spell, we don't use that much. But I think it's still probably pretty good. But that's lower priority. Most higher priority would be the Carrion Regal Scepter. Honestly, part of me wants to upgrade this just because I had to spend a boss soul for it. And because the intelligence is so ridiculously high that I'm hoping that surely to God it becomes really good. And we can't, like, this uses tier 7 anyway, so let's go ahead and upgrade it. It only takes 1 of 6. We have 7 of those. Upgrade it again. Takes 1 of those tier 3s, sure. We have 10 of those. So definitely do that. We have 3 of those. What are we at? Scaling 259. Ugh. It's about to start scaling S with Intel, though. So definitely do that. All right, so we can't upgrade that one anymore. The scaling's at 259, which is still not... I mean, it's not bad. But I guess I'm comparing it to this. And again, I don't know if this just scales better. Because this is the staff that, again, that makes it... Your spells do more damage, but it costs more mana. So I don't know if they built that into the scaling, you know what I mean? So like normally it should be scaling at 260, but because it does more damage as its special attribute, it actually scales to, 300 in this case. Or if it scales well, but also on top of that, also makes spells do more damage. Does that make sense? Because if that's the case, if it's double dipping, if it scales better and does more damage, then it's still going to be significantly better than this. Probably ever will be. With, again, the one negative that it it that it costs more mana. But as we get more mana, that's less and less of a problem. What about these others? The Crystallized said no on. These are noob staves. You will go ahead and upgrade this at least a few times. We only got 2 of those. Sure. We're probably not going to find like 2 more staves that we wish we'd have upgraded. Anything that's got like 9. Sure. Okay. We got that, both of these up to 6. Obviously, this will go to 7 first. We really need Somber Smithing Stone 7 and 8 pretty badly. Just for grins. Oh, this takes a regular Smithing Stone too. Let's boost this one too. Maybe with the phalanx. Plus the great sword thing. This might be actually pretty decent. And again, I'm basically doing it as long as you get plenty of stones. 614, that's a bunch. Actually, it tiered up fast. Oh wow, this is actually +8 now. What's the scaling? The scaling's worse. So it's basically worse for everything else. But not like way worse. This is at, this would be at level 8, this would be 222. And this is at 211 at level 8. So only 11 difference. So the actual difference is pretty minor. Not enough to matter. Especially if you actually are using Kyrian sword sorceries at all. This takes half of our tier 3 stones. I don't know if I'm ready to go that crazy with it yet. Okay, but at least we've gotten a few things upgraded. I have no idea where those come from. I don't really know why you would duplicate them. Alright, so here's what we're going to do at the end here. Let's try to go help some people with that last... oops. Wait, what? Oh, shit. I didn't realize you could actually use this as a thing. That's amusing, actually. Possibly less amusing that I actually didn't even realize that. Also, I say actually a lot. It's pissing me off. But yeah, let's go try to help a few people with that boss. If I remember where the hell it is. Definitely wasn't that. It wasn't the Dragon Burrow, was it? I don't think it was. Anybody remember? One of the gigantic rune bears. Oh, no, this is definitely not it. Here we go. I think this might be it. We'll change our spells, but... yeah. Okay. Let's do the moon. I mean, we might... with another 1 or 2 people there, we might actually get to use it. Maybe. And it just looks cool. Kind of, you know, flex a little bit. Sure, this is a weird setup, but why not? God, we have 9,000 souls, which again, at this point, isn't really even that much. Keep them eyes turned around, fat boy. We have to kill the wolves. Oh shit, that was almost unfortunate. Shit, that's like it. God damn it, he moved right as I did that. Yeah, we'll have to kill these guys because we need to do the thing. Oh shit, I forgot. I really should have reallocated too. You only get half your flasks. When you help someone. Ooh, it does poison. Stop that shit. Which, I mean, it should poison. Oh, damn it. I think I'm going to like that spell. I think the door is right about here. I don't think it'll let you put it past. Like, I think if you try to put it past it, it just won't work. So that way you know you're not putting it in the wrong spot. I wouldn't be surprised at all to have people in my level range wanting help with this fight. Again, with melee, I don't even want to think about what a pain in the dick this fight would be. And maybe I'm overestimating. Maybe like with melee, you know, it's... You can kind of burn them down faster. I don't know. It just doesn't feel like it. Why is this mask guy's mouth open? What, do you want flies? You want flies in your mouth? Let's say get flies in your mouth. Jesus, close it. You're a gaping maw. What are we at now? Until 72. Yeah, we want 3 more int. We'll do that. I'm not sure where we're going to put our points. Maybe back to Vigor, honestly. As much as I hate to, as boring as Vigor is, the enemies do such insane damage, you almost have to. And it's only going to get worse when we start to get to the true end-game areas. It's only going to get worse. Maybe Vigored up to like 40. God, that's so high. That's one thing I really am disappointed in, is I just feel like they really leaned on just everything does shitloads of damage in the mid to late game. And we have decent-ish armor on. Like, we were taking like 70-ish to 60-ish% health loss with 25% physical resist. Like, that's pretty insane. And with high vigor as well. It's not the message that's fucking it up, it's just not letting us in. The fuck? Maybe it doesn't work until... it might not let us in until the... Oh, there we go. Yeah, because the messages will always be lower priority than the other stuff. He must has to aggro them. I can't do my moon shit for some reason. Why wouldn't it let me target him? Okay. I couldn't, I mean, it was hitting him, but I couldn't actually target him for some reason. I don't think it was. I hate these fucking bushes, by the way. The bushes are so stupid. And again, it was a cool idea to kind of let you like stealth attack, but it's 100% like against you. Once you get past that intro, the bush is 100%. Oh my god, it's dark as fuck. They 100% work against you. Also, do I not? Apparently your rune arc doesn't work when you're helping with multiplayer. That's pretty shitty. So we have two spell slots completely wasted. I'm gonna have to go back up, as annoying as that is. But yeah, the bushes really make that fight a lot more tedious than it needs to be. Since, of course, again, the enemy doesn't suffer any negative from the bushes whatsoever, except in the very beginning when you can get like one sneak attack off. But otherwise, yeah, it completely works against you because you can't. I couldn't see his attacks at all. And like I said, I tried targeting him and it didn't look like he was targeted. My spell hit him, but I kept clicking target and it didn't look like it was targeting anything. And maybe it was, and I just couldn't see it because of the bush. But yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that you can't enter the boss zone until they've aggroed the boss. I thought it was as soon as they enter, which makes sense, because typically when you enter the gate, the boss gate, like the boss immediately aggroes. So I mean, it makes sense why normally you can, but this boss is a little different. All right, Citadel. Yeah, we'll have to go rearrange our spells. Because, yeah, the kind of bonus on that. No. Yeah. Lame. Did I change back to... No, I didn't. I kept it poison. Fuck. Holy shit, he's getting fucked up. No, not him. Oh, he's dead. That was brutal. But see, that makes that fight even shittier for co-op because of the extra time. It takes a little bit extra time for your allies to get in there. I think it makes you really think you really should backstab, right? Because backstab gives you a little bit more time, because while you're backstabbing, of course, you get iframes. But as soon as you start the backstab, the fight will start. Oh, I can actually port now. I wonder if it's... I'm assuming it's because I beat the boss. That's good. I mean, we could have just dropped down and used the teleport, but... let's swap our spells out, since we can't use we can't show off with our full moon. We can't style. I mean, we'd probably almost never get that spell off, given how quick those guys are, but it almost certainly end up getting us killed, but all right. Remember, we can't use any cleric stuff because we won't have 10 once we get in there. I'll try loading up Comet. I still think it's too slow. I don't really think that's going to work great. It's doing okay damage. We definitely have to have a faster spell. I still want to keep this because, again, because especially if they summon one extra helper, it's going to help us a lot. Because they'll hopefully be distracting them, and then we can go ape shit on cats. God damn it, I do that every time. Want at least one successful kill on these. The hard part's going to be staying alive, because again, if the one guy turns around, it's going to be a pain. Yeah, we had to kill these stupid dogs. Wolves, whatever. It feels so bad to like unload a fully loaded comet, and then the wolf loses like 30% of his life. It feels so bad. All right, this should be good. Better change this around too. Because I want that shield. Oh, I forgot to look at shields like forever ago. This I'll just unequip. But yeah, they changed shields, mostly buffing them, I believe. Let's look at our medium shields. I haven't used this in forever either. I completely kind of forgot about it, honestly. And I need to re-equip it. Here, I'm actually might use the block, but wow, it's 90, 81, 100. Yeah, we probably use it when we drop down. He's got, hey, it's that Citadel guy who got completely fucking murdered.
Hey!
He's probably like, why don't you guys get your asses down here? Hopefully he realizes we can't come down until he aggroes. That's an interesting helm. Looks like that lady in that plot line that got completely dropped. Hello? Oh, fuck. Wrong fucking spell. Jesus Christ. Shit. Wait, what? Why is that doing, like, no damage? Fuck. Hurry up. Did I do 9,000? Something's fucked up. His health keeps dropping and then coming right back. Y'all saw that, right? I'm not crazy. Like, it kept doing damage and then coming back every time it would hit. He seemed to tank him pretty well. Once it was down to just the melee one, he seemed to tank it pretty well. But yeah, like, Because that, yes, at the beginning, when I was attacking the range guy, it said I did like a ton of damage, but then his health just went right back. That's bizarre. And at the beginning, I forgot that I switched my weapons slots. That's why I was like, what do it? And how do I mage you? How do I bring it their way? This is the first time I've ever played this game. Let's see what the stats are on this now. That doesn't show. It's still a 51. Oh, Jesus. Or it just disappears real quick. They nerfed that ability as well. The shield, I forget what it's called, but the one that makes your shield better. Because people were able to get guard block up to 100% with it, which means that you basically could just block forever. It would never take stamina. How much do some of those tower shields take, strength-wise? Oh, no, wait, I could actually use this one. But it also is not great. 91. I mean, 91's not bad, though. 56 guard boosts. This requires 16 strength, 20 strength, 30, 36, 44. Good lord. This has got to have some kind of special ability on it. Depicts the face of a fire giant. Several tongues leap from its mouth. Nasty. The dreadful visage of burning flames are designed to remind one of the horror of facing a fire giant. In other words, the shield has an instructional function. Unique skill. Tongue of fire. Ready the shield and spray violent jets of fire from the tongues protruding from its maw. Hold to continue spraying fire. The skill can be used while walking. That's pretty neat. Does this do damage? Designed to perform shield bashes, these attacks riddle the enemy with holes, earning its nickname of Pard Shield. Shield bash. Brace behind shield before using body weight to ram foes while maintaining guard stance. Weaker enemies will be shoved backwards and can be even staggered. Oh, okay, and it does cause bleed buildup. I was like, surely it's got to do something. I thought maybe it would also be some kind of thorns damage type thing, where if an enemy hits it, they take damage, but damn, not a lot of people need my help for this boss. I feel lesser. And I don't think I'm over or under leveled for helping. I don't know what the range is. But like, for example, if we went back to the grafted dude, in which we might even do that just for fun here in a bit as we wrap up, and try to get summoned, we almost certainly wouldn't be summoned. At least to my understanding, because it tries to summon within a range. And people probably aren't going against the grafted at level 80. And again, if they are, they're probably not seeking assistance. What the? Looks like he was on the other side.
Hey!
Yeah, don't thank me until we've actually won, my dude. There's only 2 of us, and that drastically hurts our chances, to be honest. Because I got some setup, and you've got to be able to... I really need to try to get the aggro of the range one at the beginning, if possible. It's not, it's 2:30 in the morning. It's not that late. There we go. Hopefully he's not dead by the time I get down there. Oh shit. He's getting there. Fuck. Alright, this time it's not taking my damage away. He's getting fucked up. Oh, fuck. Fuck, idiot. Target him, stupid. What am I thinking? Focus, dipshit. Fuck. Oh, fucking Jesus Christ. Have you ever played caster before in your fucking life? No! Well, he probably got him. That staggered the shit out of him, though. Like, he was still coming forward, so he would have definitely gotten to me, but it definitely staggered him. Damn, how do you play this game without that little hip lamp? Holy shit. Because I keep thinking, like, oh, it's not that bright. But then, like, you load in and it's like, dear God, it's pitch black. I mean, the torch is better, but that makes sense. The torch takes up a slot, so it should be better. God, I love that item, though. It's, like, my favorite. And again, I know this is not the first Souls game with it. I think Dark Souls 2 might have been the first one with the little hip lamps. And again, same rules. I'll... if I continue to help people after the stream, same rules as before. I don't want to get more than like one level, and the rest I'll just spend on just random shit. Probably could stand to use it on upgrades for my ashes, or not ashes. I keep calling them ashes. The summons. What are those called? I mean, it is ashes. Well, because there's ashes of war, but then there's the summon ashes. It's a little confusing. Surely, I hope that guy won, though. I hope it didn't... Oh, God, I hope it didn't kick him out. Because the connection dropped. Though I have heard, apparently, like, some people are having people help them with bosses. And then when it looks like you're about to win, they'll use the item to kick the person out of their game so that they don't get a rune arc. I don't imagine that's happening a lot. And that seems like more hassle than it's worth. Like, why would you bother? And like, now you might die because you used the item to kick the person out. I don't know if it tells you you've been kicked, because that said we lost connection. But I would think that it would say something along the lines of you've been banished from, you know, the host game or some shit. So I would like to think he wouldn't have did that. And it was like right in the middle of an intense part of the fight. So I highly doubt that happened. But if he comes back and summons us again, I guess we'll know. We'll give this like a couple more minutes, like we'll give it like 5 more minutes. And then just for fun at the end, we'll go check on Godfrick or whatever the hell his name was, the grafted, and see if anybody summons us. I don't think they will. But don't forget tomorrow, Dying Light 2, Saturday. Normally it's Saturdays are a multiplayer day usually. But because I'm trying to get through this and Dying Light 2, I've suspended the multiplayer stuff. So Saturdays is going to be Dying Light 2 all day, and then Sunday will be Elden Ring all day. Really still enjoying both games a lot. I will say Dying Light 2, I am kind of sort of getting to the point where I am like, okay, like I'm kind of getting tired of doing the same missions and mission types and stuff over and over. I'm still liking it overall, but it's starting to wear a little bit. So I can see myself getting to the point where this guy looks like Oni from Dead by Daylight. Or just, I guess, an Oni. But I can see we're getting close to that point where I kind of stop doing side quests and just focus on main. But I'm still enjoying my time with that game, though. It's still good. Got a nice big ass shield. Yeah, see, it's best when there's 2 people, because then they can hold aggro, and then I can just drop my, well. Damn, I want to get at least some damage in. It's frustrating. Though I imagine it's far more frustrating for them than it is for me. And see, when that kind of thing happens, I want to keep I want to keep coming back to try to help, because that has to suck. Like, you go, you do the summons, you go and start the fight, and then you die before they can even get there. Like, that's got to be frustrating. We're dressed so weird. Like, the clothes aren't weird. It's just we're weird. Even though our shield and our tabard kind of match. But we're wearing like a knight's, like a militiaman's chest piece, some kind of raggedy chain boots and pants, and then of course whatever the shit is that is on our head, and our spell casting staff. And I would wear something cooler looking for this, but again, these guys hit so hard, we need every bit of resistance we possibly can and get. Why haven't I been using a shield in my offhand? Oh, I think because I was sometimes using the buff, like the magic buff, for our main hand. So you have to have the staff and offhand. Because I started thinking like, oh, I should put my rapier in my main hand, and then I can switch as I need to. But then I'm like, wait a minute, why haven't I been doing that? To keep the shield in this hand. But yeah, I think that's why I did it, and I never thought to change it back when I stopped using the weapon buff. Weapon buff's not bad, we just suck with weapon damage, so it's kind of gets our damage with weapons up to normal, but we don't really need it. We have enough mana. It's probably better. It's better early on when we didn't have a ton of mana, and we could buff the sword and get a lot more damage out of it from killing like a bunch of enemies together. But now it's not as useful. Come on, dude, summon us back. Dad, he was like, fuck this fight. I'm done for the night. I hate that on Steam, though, you can't message the players. Like, there's, as far as I know, without, like, searching for them on Steam. Because you see their Steam name in the game, obviously. Other than that, there's no way I know of to get a hold of them, which is a bummer. All right, we'll give it a couple more minutes. I was really hoping the guy would summon again. And it's also possible he brought two more different people. He might not even saw my summon. I don't know how all that works. Hey, there we go. I'm guessing it's at least somewhat regional. You could probably put summon signs for people in your like region first. And then if there's not at least like one or two, it probably expands the search region-wise. You can tell the people who've done this before. Oh shit, you're not even full health, my man. Oh, that's not going to be good. He must have dropped straight down, I bet. But he didn't heal, so that's not going to be great. People bitch about people putting messages right by stairs and doors, and I don't understand why. Because the game is smart enough to always prioritize interactions over messages. So it'll always go in the door first, it'll always climb the ladder first. Shit. Fuck. Wrong fucking button. Nope, I think she's dead. Yep. Fuck. Yeah, my dude. You really need 2 people for this. That or you need to be able to tank the one while I kill the other one. I know it said 5 more minutes, but I meant like if we didn't get any more summons. But I will probably wrap up at least the stream here in a bit. I do want to go try what's his face, the drafted at the end, just out of curiosity. Hope you guys been enjoying this. And again, I know this last part this more chill part of the stream. But yeah, hopefully you've been enjoying. Like I said, the game's still very good. Again, it's not perfect. I still have problems with, some places just being harder because now everything does fuckloads of damage. That just feels bleh. You know what I mean? Like, especially when it's stuff you fought before. That, like, I mean, the wolves and the dogs are the absolute worst, right? Because those you fought, like, some of the absolute very first enemies you fought. And then seeing them, like, take a full-on 1,000 hit points of damage, and then their hit points move like 30%. Like, that just feels awful. But just getting 1 and 2 shot never feels good. Like, it feels cheap. It will never, like, not feel cheap. The only time I think a 1 shot doesn't feel cheap is if it's one of those things where there's a big buildup, right? Like in the past, typically a 1 shot would be when the enemy does the thing where they like do a big charge up and like it's very obvious, like it's coming. And the only reason you should get hit by it is if you just got greedy and were just like spamming attack. Hey. What the? Oh shit. Oh no, that's him. Okay, I was like, oh shit, the guy's in there. I gotta remember, cast with left click, idiot. I'm coming, my dude. I'm coming. Fuck. Ah. My dodging felt really off on that. Fuck, my bad. My bad, dude. Sorry. I've let you down. I don't think she's gonna get it though, because of that. God damn it! I fucked the timing up on that so bad. God damn it! Like when you die and you like just lose the fight, it's like that fucking sucks. But like when you're helping somebody else, you're like, God damn it! Especially when they're doing pretty well, like they were handling their shit over there. So now you feel like angry at yourself because you're like, fuck, I let them down, man. I let the team down. Like, that's especially when I'm like, no, I have to put the sign back up. I have to make sure this person beats this fight. Because I really feel like that was a perfect setup. She had the melee. I had the ranged. I had started doing damage. I got my bonus, my thing on the ground. But I was like, I was fucking through my menus, trying to, get the right thing selected. Speaking of, let me take this fucking off. And so it made me fuck up the timing. I couldn't get a heal off. So it's like, God damn it. I've let down the team. Wait, Schlong wasn't.
Hey!
What did that? Oh, I like those hand claws. I'm so mad. I get, like I say, when I just lose the boss, it's whatever, but I get more angry at myself when I blow, again, especially when it was perfectly set up. Like, that was exactly what we needed to win. Adam Sandler, you blew it. .mp4. Oh shit, he actually got the one. No, no, no. Whoa, God. Okay, now that was just some fucking serious lag, I'm not gonna lie. Like that shit? He didn't. He's way the fuck over here. We gotta get this ranged guy killed though. Nice. I like that guy's setup with the two claws. Well, thank you. Did you say you're beautiful? I am beautiful, but we gotta try again. We gotta see if that one dude. Damn it. We gotta get our honor back. Oops, fuck. Did not mean to do that. I was trying to pull my lantern out. I'm on tour. I mean, he might have got the fight done, but man, I don't know. Because I think the one he was fighting, the melee one, was still at like half health, and he wasn't even full. And at that point, the ranged dude was going to start taking pot shots at him. So it would have been really hard to, I think, get them both. And I didn't do enough damage to the ranged one. That buff though, the ground buff you can drop, that does make a really good difference. And it's, I'm pretty sure, I mean, surely it's percentage based, right? So obviously if it's percentage based, the more damage you do with the base spell, the better the boost is going to be, right? That's why I'm using Comet. Because I do feel like that'll be better than the rocks for that. I guess next time I could try the rocks. But the Comet's faster too, I think. Comet's a little bit quicker. But as you can see, I also run out of mana faster. I've really got to pay attention to my mana. I keep running out and wasting time doing his stupid ass animation. I was like a dick suck. It was supposed to be more like this, not like this. Maybe Dude Man got it. Maybe he got it. That was like the one thing to get rid of fucking rot. Is one thing that's ridiculously rare. It's like, well, then I'm probably never going to use it for that. Slumbering egg found by hunting owls. Ah, that's where you kill the owls. Stop encouraging us to kill innocent animals. Oh, red main fire pot. This one actually does heavier fire damage. That's interesting. What do these do? Sleep? I'm guessing sleep is probably more of a PvP thing. So like if you're fighting more than one person, you try to put like one to sleep. So it's more of a one-on-one. I have no idea, but. We need more of that gold shit for the deadly poison. I'm really curious how much damage that does. With a cursed blood. Causing summoned spirits to assail them with a rabid fervor. Childhood memory of the Lord of Blood. So it doesn't actually give them the blood rot or whatever, but causes spirits to attack them? That's weird. Jesus, it's almost 3. All right. We'll give it like another minute and a half. And then I want to go try that one at the grafted dude. Just to see if we get a summon. In fact, let's just go over there now. Where was that at? Yeah. Can we even talk to Patches? And we could talk to him, but I don't think he sells us anything, right? Like he's too busy constantly stomping on grafted dude's corpse. My God, man, let it go.
Now, I suppose I'm free. I can do whatever takes my fancy. Can I, mate?
Is that different what he said before?
Now I can do. Can I, mate?
I can't remember if that's different what he said before or not. All right, anyway, let's go to our summon sign up. Go ahead and get our 1 level that we will allow for co-op. $62 int base. All right. So without the rune, that puts us at 68. I think. Wonder how bad we would blow this place up now. Not too bad. Yeah, see, what the fuck happened here? It's like, obviously, like, some big creature, probably a huge dragon, fucked this place up pretty hardcore. And then there's another dragon, of course, that is dead, impaled there, that he cut the head off of and used as a flamethrower, because that's how that works. And you can see the castle has severe, like, claw and burn damage. Well, even the claw marks, they look like heat damage too, right? Like, it doesn't look like it just got clawed. Like, it looks like there's like burn damage in there too. Again, maybe I'm reading too much into it. But if only if it was like almost like it was fiery claws. And obviously whatever it was enormous. Like bigger than any dragon we've seen. Well, maybe the white dragon. Maybe the white dragon could have done that. Hell, maybe that one is the one that did it. Arms ahead. God damn it. Son of a bitch. I think Velix was saying we didn't even finish exploring this place. I'm like, what? There's no way. We had to have went everywhere. Yeah, we'll give this until like 3 more minutes. Like I say, this is not shocking at all. Again, assuming the summon system works like I think it does, which again I think it does try to make it so that, because right now we'd fuck Godfreak up pretty hard, damage wise. And the co-op isn't supposed to be just an easy mode, like, okay, summon somebody in and let them beat the boss for me. It's supposed to be, you know, a team effort. So they want to, you know, have you in the same range, which makes sense. And I guess you know, it could be a problem later on when people are playing it later, like, you know, 6 months, a year from now or whatever. Especially with so many bosses. That could be an interesting problem. I think that's why they have the other multiplayer thing, this. This way you can be kind of at several places at once. Because there's so many like little bosses that, you know, you don't want to just stick outside of just one necessarily, right? You want to help with like any of them that people are having problems with. So that kind of sort of covers that, I suppose. But anyway, I'm going to start getting ready to wrap up because I don't think we're going to get anybody here, which again makes sense. What's up, bro? He's like, what the? Anyway, yeah, we'll wrap up. So again, tomorrow starting at noon, Dying Light 2 all day. Sunday will be all day Elden Ring. And then, of course, next week, doing it all over again. Eventually, one of these days, we will finish one of those 2 games. But anyway, thank you guys for coming out, and I will see y'all next time.